Today we're starting off with Dawn soap and sponges. We're going to wash the dishes, rinse off the food that's on them, and get them in the dishwasher. I love these sponges. I get them from the dollar store because I replace them so often. It's just cheaper that way. As I'm sure you can already tell by the title of this video, I'm just detailing my kitchen. It really needed it. And right now I'm just going to clean the sink off. All I use is just the dish soap and sponge, and I just rinse off the entire sink. After you think that you're done washing dishes, you always find some in your daughter's bedroom. For my stove, I used the Method Heavy Duty Degreaser. I sprayed all over the stove, even underneath the pans, in the pans. And since I am detailing my kitchen, I am taking the coils and the drip pans out, and I will be washing those separate. I do let the heavy duty degreaser sit for a couple minutes, and then I go ahead and clean it off with a hot washcloth. So one place that I don't clean often, but when I detail I do love to clean it, is the stove buttons. These fortunately are very detachable, very easy to take off and clean from the inside, and you just don't really know how much oil collects under these buttons. So using a little bit of the same washcloth, I go ahead and take that and clean it. My coils and drip pans, I use these steel soap pads. They are awesome, and I also get these from the dollar store. They come in that box I showed, and I'm not quite sure how many go in them, but there's a lot. I usually only go through one box, maybe per month, but I use it for the coils and the drip pans, and after I use it once, I just usually throw it away. So when I'm washing my dishes, I usually take off my water filter, but once I'm done with dishes, I put it back on. Now that the dishes are clean and the stove is pretty much clean, I do a complete wipe down of all of the countertops, and for this I use the Method Anti-Bac. And I used to use the Mrs. Meyer's one, multi-purpose or multi-surface, but now I use this one. I just feel like it cleans better and it smells better. Also, one thing that I like to clean, like I like to clean under the stove buttons, is the walls, especially the ones around the stove. I do cook with a lot of oil, and I don't usually cover my pans because I just find that it's easier to leave them uncovered, so oil gets everywhere. So I do wipe down those walls. I love having a show on while I'm cleaning, and right now I'm really into Dynasty. Such a good show, and honestly, I kept stopping because I was just so into it. But right now we're just getting into the other side of my kitchen and cleaning off those countertops and part of the walls as well. I do splatter soap sometimes, so we do clean the walls on this side too. Believe me, my tag is bothering me probably as much as it's bothering some of y'all. This shirt always does that, and I don't know, I don't feel it, and it's just showing, so I'm sorry about that. Something else that I like detailing when I'm detailing my kitchen is my cabinets. I usually sometimes grab them while I'm cooking, so they do get dirty. As heavy as it was moving the refrigerator, I just know that I needed to clean behind it. It had been a while that I hadn't, and I know that randomly a grape will fall under the fridge or crumbs will fall there, so I definitely needed to sweep under there. Your trash can is probably the most important thing you need to clean when you're detailing your kitchen. Especially lately, Penelope does throw away her own diaper, so I like to make sure that I know it's not completely 100% bacteria free, but it's as clean as I can get it. So after the floors are swept, I go ahead and use my Swiffer and these wipes that I get from the dollar store and my Method Squirt and Mop. I just spray it as I go and Swiffer as I go. By now the drip pans and the coils are dry, so I just put those back on the stove to make sure that everything is put back in its place. Just the last finishing touches. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. My kitchen is completely clean now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it got you motivated to cleaning your kitchen. Don't have to detail it like I do, but a nice fresh kitchen, even if I know I'm about to cook again, is probably the best feeling.